Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Quick History. Today we're going to be looking at some challenging stuff. We're going to be looking at the Balkan crises after 1908 and the First and Second Balkan War. As always, there will be a free handout in the description and make sure you click on subscribe. Let's get into the details. So, the Balkan crisis of 1911 emerges when Italy successfully defeats the Ottoman Empire and drives them out of the Aegean Sea and out of North Africa. Now, as well as being a crushing defeat for the Ottomans, other countries within the Ottoman Empire decide to take this as an opportunity to try and force the Ottoman Empire out of their country so they can take on a new life as either an independent country or join a different empire. What we get here is we then get something called the Balkan League. Now, the Balkan League is made up of 4 countries: Bulgaria, Serbia, Greece, and Montenegro. And these countries, in the First Balkan War, declare war against the Ottomans to try and force the Ottomans out of their land. It was a brutal and swift defeat for the Ottoman Empire, who are very quickly defeated. And in 1913, at the peace conference, to try and solve what was going to happen to all this land, the Ottomans are forced to withdraw from Europe, Albania is granted its independence, and the Balkan League take the land which had been gained, and it's divided amongst themselves. This leads to a problem, however, because Bulgaria, one of the dominant members of the Balkan League, is not happy with the amount of land that it's received. And in response, they actually declare war on 2 of their former allies, Serbia and Greece. And this is the start of the Second Balkan War. Now, a curious incident begins to take place here because the Bulgarians are fighting their former allies, the Serbs and the Greeks. And to the aid of the Greeks and the Serbians comes the Turks, the people who had just been defeated in the First Balkan War. Bulgaria is roundly defeated and has to give up a great deal of land that it had gained during the First Balkan War. All this warring and all this issues around empire in the Balkan region leads to 4 significant effects, which are going to be tremendously important for you to remember. The first effect is that Serbia doubles in size nearly. Serbia becomes the dominant country in the Balkan region, and they are determined to become the leader of all Serbian people. Serbian people living in the country of Bosnia, who we looked at in the previous video, become determined to become part of the Serbian Empire itself. The third issue that we have is that Austria-Hungary sees the growth of Serbia in the Balkans as a tremendous threat to their empire. They obviously have Bosnia, as we saw in the previous video. Are Serbia going to try and lay claim to that? The Austro-Hungarians are very wary of the growth of Serbia. And fourth and finally, Bulgaria is humiliated and they are determined to get revenge on Serbia. Make sure you get your handout in the description below. Make sure you click on subscribe. And I'll see you next time in the next video when we're going to be looking at Britain and splendid isolationism. I'll see you there.